And welcome back to the show. Bronx Community College is home to more than 40 academic programs that are actually preparing its students to continue their education at a four-year institution or begin their careers. Now, in addition to their high-quality academic programs, they offer opportunity to learn from outstanding faculty, as well as creating flexible class schedules and growing with the support of the academic community. Here now to share more about what's going on at BCC, we're pleased to be joined by the Director of Admissions at CUNY Bronx Community College, Josh Perez. And Josh, good to have you.
Thank you for having me, Darren. It's a pleasure to be here.
I think it's an exciting time for you as well, because as you know, we're talking on one side, you got students who are actually preparing for their finals, but then on the other side, you're also getting ready and gearing up for a new semester where students are actually going to make Bronx Community College their choice. So talk to us a little bit about this here, because when you look at BCC and the culture of being a community college, why do you feel that people are making BCC that choice?
Well, essentially, BCC is one of the true hidden gems in the Bronx, I feel. It's considered a historical landmark, but essentially we pride ourselves in providing students with the opportunity to have that social and economic mobility within their career of choice. We offer a variety of programs. We are home to over 40 programs, essentially, on our beautiful 45-acre campus. Some of those programs, our most popular, will be liberal arts, criminal justice, business, radiological technology. You have computer science, and even the first cybersecurity associate's degree in CUNY. So we're very excited to offer a multitude of programs to students and essentially ensure that they're able to graduate debt-free. 9 out of 10 students at BCC do graduate debt-free. 72% do receive some sort of financial aid, along with any additional supports that we have in place. So it's an exciting time to be part of BCC and to be joining us as we continue to ramp up kind of welcoming our students back to campus, but also continuing to offer those online modalities. We actually have a fully online liberal arts degree that's excellent. And if people are still kind of in rhythm of getting back into the flow of things, we do have that degree, which will give you that great foundation of education, which can then propel you to your four-year school or to your career of choice. So it's a great time to be at BCC. And I'm very excited to lead that charge as a Bronx resident. As you all, some of you may know, over 70% of our students are Bronx residents. So it's a great engine for our community and for students that choose to join BCC. So I'm excited to welcome any and everyone. Registration is open right now. So we are welcoming everyone. Let's not wait till that New Year's resolution starts to kick in. Let's do it now so we can start 2022 on the right foot.
I think that you said something that's very key and critical, because while you're a student and while you're a parent of a student, we know that some parents are going in insurmountable amounts of debt trying to get their child into, or their young adult into an educational institution. But I think you talked about something, and I want to talk about the value of that, which is that most of your students, almost all of your students, end up graduating and being debt-free. How important is that in the life of a student?
Well, essentially, financial literacy is very important. I myself, in going through my college process, there were things and decisions I would have made a bit differently that would have put me in a different economical situation. So that affordability, $2,400 per semester, that's probably one of the cheapest costs you'll get, or the cheapest costs you'll get in New York and beyond. So that value of getting this pristine education on this beautiful campus, 45 acres, with the support systems, as you mentioned, like ASAP, like our Access Resource Center, like our Early Childhood Center. These things all help our students move along that path while saving money. So essentially, when you do decide to transfer to your four-year school, you're able to do that debt-free instead of kind of dealing with these financial situations you may have to kind of sort through, essentially. So it's a great value. It's a great value of education in a great place, whether you're from the Bronx or not from the Bronx. Please come join us, because you make that you can make a quick turn on University Avenue and you're literally in this collegiate place. It's a very collegiate feel. You know, I even say the air is different at BCC. It just feels great. So it's a great place to be. And that value is undeniable. Cost is something that people tend to attach to things, but hey, let's save money while getting that great education. That's a very big thing in our community. And one of my goals is to essentially provide that financial education as I sit with students and kind of going down that path of, hey, if you're able to complete this degree within this amount of time at this cost, you know, the savings are unbelievable, where you can take that money and now invest it into your business idea or into your, you know, into your family or anything of that sort. We're always trying to find ways to help our students get to that end goal. Over 75% of students do transfer on to their four-year schools. So we're looking for results. The numbers and the proof is right in the pudding. So things like our early childhood center, I feel, are crucial, because as students want to gain that value of education, as you said, they're juggling a lot of things right now. And our early childhood center provides childcare as our students attend school. And essentially their child gets to attend an accredited preschool. So we're kind of tapping on each generation within the families and essentially hoping that we see those results all through BCC.
Yeah. So honestly, for you, we talked a little earlier, you're seeing more and more students come through your doors. Most of them are really Bronx students, Bronx residents. Let's talk about this for a minute, because one of the values I think that you talked about in your education program is the fact that you have relevant majors. And when we talk about cybersecurity, this is something that's very real, but yet and still you offer coming through the door. How important do you think it is for a student that makes that decision to be able to latch on to these relevant programs that are really, you know, front and center right now?
Well, as we see, the past few years have kind of put things in perspective for everyone. Cybersecurity is one thing that, as we all are on our computers much more and utilizing technology much more, cybersecurity becomes of much higher demand. So connecting students to those kind of skills, and then essentially that data, and saying, hey, in a few years, you can be making over $70,000 in the cybersecurity field. If you join the radiological technology program, you could be at 65,000 a year in salary. So essentially, health has become a very important thing to our community, and I feel BCC has become the leader in that charge. Our nursing program is ranked #1 in the Bronx by RN Careers, and essentially 34th overall. So we're kind of grooming these health, these health officials, these health educators, these people that are change agents within our community, essentially. So even our medical lab technician program, these are people on the forefront who are learning how to tackle diseases and things of that sort. So we are grooming students and connecting them to the right programs, and essentially with supports like the Accelerated Studies and Associates program, ASAP, connecting them to mentors, proper scheduling, financial support. Students are able to essentially focus on their studies and graduate in a career that is going to be, see an immediate return on investment for them.
Before we leave, Josh, I know that registration is taking place for the 2022 semester. So please let our viewers know how they can still register and the deadline for which they can apply.
Yeah, so registration is currently open. Classes do begin on January 28th. I'm a believer in the early bird gets the worm. The sooner we get to this, the sooner you can celebrate with your family, get your acceptance letter in the mail, and join the Bronco family. If you are interested, you can reach us at 718-289-5895. You can also email us at admissions@bcc.cuny.edu. That is admissions@bcc.cuny.edu. Feel free to reach out to us. You can ask for me personally if you would like to chat with me. I have a huge open door policy, so I would like to welcome any and everyone to the Bronco family. So please reach out to us and let's get you enrolled for that spring semester of 2022.
Well, Josh, great talking to you. I want you to have happy holidays. I know it's an exciting time for you at BCC as you're getting ready for that 2022 class. And for those that actually be graduating at the end of this semester, Josh Perez, thank you so much for being with us here on Open.
Thank you so much, Darren. It's been a pleasure, and take care and have a great holiday.
All righty. Make sure you wish my president a very happy holidays too. Very good man, President Sigadegby.
I definitely will. I've heard that you're part of the BCC family, so I will definitely send him the love.
All right. Yeah, I am. Listen, and for more information, we encourage you, visit the website for BCC at bcc.cuny.edu. And then also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BCCCUNY. Listen, we got more information for you. We got a great show coming up ahead. Stay with us. Open continues coming up right after this.